That's so weird.
And cut to the real show.
Hey, welcome back to the Slap Happy Hour.
Oh,
This
wait,
is the
time out.
podcast.
Time out. Hey, Mom, we're starting.
That's staying in. That better stay in. If that doesn't stay in, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be so disappointed. That's not.
I think that's gonna be our intro to every video. I'm gonna take that soundbite. I'm gonna put it in front of every
That's
video.
so funny.
Every time someone starts something, start it.
Hey, and welcome to the Slap Happy Hour.
Hey, Mom, we're starting.
That's so Final Cut. That's so Final Cut. Oh my god.
This is the podcast where we talk about whatever we feel like talking about today, and that's
crying.
all there is to know. So. I don't know where to go.
Okay.
It's because it's kind of like later, isn't it? So it's like it's like over the curve. Hey.
This is the definition of Slap Happy.
There we go.
In case
Boom.
most of you didn't know.
Yeah.
Throw it up on screen. Ooh,
breathing.
I'm good.
You alright? Am I too
All
far
right.
out?
No, we're good. You guys good. We're good. We're in the frame, I think.
Oh, that made me cry. If that doesn't make the cut,
Don't
I don't know what
cry.
I'm gonna do.
It's just a joke.
It wasn't a joke though. That's funny.
That's what made it so funny, is because it wasn't a joke.
No.
Okay.
They're making bread.
What is that? Alright, so now we're just rambling and bumbling.
We are. So they are. What do we have to talk about? We have to talk about the new Metal Gear. No,
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six. Yeah,
I think we talked about Metal Gear last time.
Yeah, we talked.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so just so we throw this out there, we're recording this today. I'm uploading this tonight. We're editing it tonight. We've done a couple. I've noticed a lot of improvement in how we've been on camera. Obviously, not my stuttering.
We've done a couple, but this is our first
This is
one.
the first one going up, and the other ones are gonna go up. Like,
This is our first episode.
No, this
Our
is our
second.
first one. Like, isn't that... I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
It's my first time.
Okay.
Wait, what?
They're making bread.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. What is wrong?
They're You guys are so weird.
No, he's the one going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm just trying to focus. Imagine. Okay.
Okay, so you're the one with the beta.
Yes.
Yes, we don't have it. I've never played it.
Okay,
So
so
I've seen play.
We've both seen footage.
Rainbow Six Siege. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege due out December 1st of this year, 2015.
Best bug ever.
Oh, dude. Anyway, I'll get to that. So, I've been playing the beta for the past couple of days. I think it started on Friday?
The day of
The day of
Friday.
The day of Friday.
Day of Friday.
And so I got it that day. I was so like nervous because people were saying that they hadn't gotten their beta access codes yet, and I was like, oh well, I'm guaranteed beta access. So
I
I'm
was
gonna
there
check
with
my-
you, and
yeah,
you're like, why
and I
didn't I
was-
get it? Why didn't I get it?
he was there with me, and I was like, I haven't gotten my beta code yet. It's like 2 in the afternoon. I still haven't gotten it yet because when I got my Call of Duty ones, it was the night before the official beta was supposed to come out, supposedly, but I guess they had like an early access situation going on. And one of the things that came up that day was we went to go do something. And when we were out, I got my beta code, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to go back, I'm going to get the beta, I spent 3 hours downloading it, and then another 2 hours trying to find a match. So that's one thing, matchmaking is terrible.
Well, in a beta, I'm sure it's gonna be.
Oh, matchmaking. No, even Call of Duty's matchmaking was way better than Rainbow Six's. It was so bad.
You've had so much bad luck with Call of Duty matchmaking. Like, I can't speak for Rainbow Six, but Call of Duty, like, I get placed in the games immediately.
Every
Every time I've been over to this guy's house, it's
15
like waiting 15, 20 minutes between
I
matches.
wonder if it's like your ISP is going
I
through like
don't
another
know.
region or something.
I don't know.
It's
but
so weird.
Never had a problem with it. Never not had a problem with it.
But anyway, so there's that. That's the first thing that I have a problem with. But it's a good game. Like you actually get inside the game. It's really cool. You get to play as the attackers or the defenders. Attackers start off with drones and they like go inside the house. It's like little RC cars, and you try to find where you're going. And you try to find.
Like the little things that like.
Yeah,
shock
the
people.
like RC
That's
cars,
so funny.
like stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you go in
Okay.
and you essentially just kind of scope out the building, try to figure out where they are, where the objective is, where they're barricading, where all of their traps are, stuff like that.
No running gun. It's like tactical.
Yeah, it's all
That's
the way.
the first minute.
All the way. So
The
for
first
the
minute.
first, and that's like 35 seconds or so, you go
Whatever.
and do that, you try and figure it out. On the flip side, the opposite team is fortifying the building, setting the traps, trying to figure out the best ways to reinforce the walls and the places that they want to go, places to redirect their attacking counterparts or whatever.
Okay.
So that's really cool. And one of the mechanics of the game is you're able to rappel off the walls, up or off the walls. And I found a bug in the game
It's so
where
Just a little cockroach.
yeah, it was tiny. But I found a bug in the game where if you're flipped upside
yeah, that
down,
cockroach was the guy from Men in Black. It's a big bug.
if you're flipped upside down, because you can flip upside down and kind of peek in windows, but if you're flipped upside down in an area where you should be standing, or where you could be standing,
So like a balcony.
yeah, like a balcony, which is where this bug happened to me. On a balcony, usually you'd be able to just kind of swing out and like flip right back over it and kind of smash your way through the window. What ended up happening was the game thought I was standing on the balcony, and it let me just jump through, and I got stuck to the ceiling.
Did you have gravity? Did you try to jump?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
so
jumped
weird.
and you
You
could
had like
like
full reverse gravity because you could
Yeah,
jump,
like-
you could run along the ceiling.
But the thing was, like, it was set to the map layout. Like, I could walk everywhere you could walk, and I would bump into like the barriers of like the balcony,
Okay.
the little
like rails on the floor,
railings,
it
and
just
like
went straight up.
yeah.
Okay.
But like everything was upside down, so I had
So
full
weird.
reverse gravity, and it was really really cool. But at the same
so
time, I was like,
deep. I hope you can find that.
I'm really trying. I haven't gotten the opportunity to yet, but I'm gonna try and like
Create
recreate
situation.
that whole scene and situation because it was really funny, and I want to actually record it this time. I got it on my cell phone, and I'll see if we can like post it somewhere.
See, but yeah, you're the guy that goes in the game and you find the things that people don't find. That's him. I don't
No.
know how you
No,
do
he's
it.
not.
It's
he
true.
just got lucky. That
No,
No,
I mean
no,
like Dark
because-
Souls, right? He just like falls in all the places, and I mean you're supposed to find those things, I think, or some people are supposed to. The developers put him there, right?
Yeah.
But he finds them every time,
That's
and we're like,
true.
hey, that's pretty good.
I
He
really
doesn't.
wish-
Let me amend. He doesn't intentionally do it.
No, never.
He's just the guy that finds them.
Yeah, well,
And then-
I'd be the perfect beta tester.
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
am, I guess,
See,
since
there
for
you go.
finding that bug. So
There you go.
there's
Just send him
that.
like an email.
Not
Like
yet.
like
We
he'll
haven't
fall
seen
off a cliff, and then there'll be like a little ledge underneath. It'll be like 2 feet wide, and he'll land on it.
I'm
Because
gonna
he
find
fell
the
off a
exploit
cliff.
with it too.
Yeah,
And then it's like
yeah.
game breaking or something.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
like, what? Good job, Marty.
Yeah, I mean it works out.
Yeah, yeah,
I, mean,
it's cool.
I don't know. I couldn't be a beta tester, man. I'd like hop around and I'd try to play the game and I'd be like, well, I didn't see any bugs, so I guess it's good. And then that's how EA happened. All the beta testers were like, we like it, it's good.
And then EA.
Boom, shipped out.
Could you imagine testing like Skyrim or some massive game like
jeez,
that?
dude.
Yeah, it's
And like even
impossible.
you know,
Like,
yeah.
You're not gonna
That's
find
why.
all
That's
the
why
bugs.
How
day
many
one every
bugs?
Bethesda game, Bethesda,
Bethesda.
every Bethesda game is like crazy, ridiculous amount of bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Skyrim was. It's
Mhm.
still bad to this day. There's a bunch you could go
It's so
underneath,
fun,
you
though.
know, Whiterun or whatever. That's still there.
Fallout 3, get to the power armor without having to unlock that.
I don't
part
know
of
what
the
that
game
is.
yet.
Ooh, I'm gonna try that one.
It's an armor set that you can only wear if you have training, right? But there's a specific part of the map where if you jump over the right hill, you go underground. You can go underneath. You can go up and get the training before reaching that part of the story. It's cool.
That's
I do it every game, every playthrough.
Do you?
I've never
Yeah.
intentionally done a bug to get to a certain point in the game before. I've always
No.
wanted to, but I've never had the skill set to do that.
I did find the Whiterun going underneath, and I
Yeah,
did run
I
around
mean-
outside, but I did not know you could go underneath to find the Skyforge
Yeah.
chest. So I did find that out.
But by
I
the
did-
time I got there, that armor was crap, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. My first playthrough, but the second, you know, every
Yeah.
playthrough after that, you go there immediately
Mhm.
and you sell everything. Like, you never have to worry about gold again.
Oh, I guess.
I still go there to this day on all my saves to get arrows and
What, in Skyrim?
forging
Yeah, yeah,
materials.
yeah.
I
There's
kinda
a
zoned out there
specific
because
roof
I
where
was
you gotta
like,
jump up.
MMORPG,
and you end up under the map.
way above my head. I kind of zoned out for a split second, sorry.
Okay,
But
just like
anyway.
you know, massive open world. Like,
Yes.
of course, there's gonna be
Tons of
bugs.
bugs.
There's one part where you run up like, you're like there's a couple of houses, right? A little like cul-de-sac thing. If you run up to the edge of the house, and if you just stay there, you'll kind of slide
Oh,
down
so
a little
it's
bit,
like-
and then you'll go right underneath.
Okay,
the
so it's
map.
kind of like the Super Mario 64 glitch where you like long jump on the
Yeah,
stairs and
kinda,
it sucks you
kinda.
through the doorway that you're not supposed to go through.
Mhm.
Sure.
Oh, you disappoint me a
See,
little
wait, is that how you got in there? You like slid down? I found the hard way where you go up on the roof and you jump in places you're not supposed to be. It's a pain.
And then you just
Very
fall there?
long. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
literally, in Whiterun, you could just run up to the edge of a house,
Mhm.
and well, I mean, the easiest way is just run up to it, but
Uh-huh.
it's off the house by like I don't know 6, a little bit, a couple of little clicks over to the
Mhm.
right, left, whatever way you're facing.
Right.
Click, click.
But I mean, if you just run up to the house, it'll take a little bit to slide down, and then but you'll fall through either way, and then you just run underneath.
Wow.
outside the wall,
Getting it wrong.
and like it's super simple. It's super simple. I found that out. I was just running and I got caught on the house, and I was like, "What the hell?"
See, I've never found a bug in a game just on my own. I've had to like Google
No.
it or seen it somewhere on my own.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've never just walked around and been like, oh yeah, now totally my head's gone. I don't know. It's
gone.
random.
Oh, look, a
Right,
little
like
cliff that
Unity
I
kind of thing.
made to find.
I
Yeah.
like how
So
this
I'm-
goes into games.
I'm really
every
hoping
single
that
time.
when I
really
get back
does.
tonight, I'm gonna be able to recreate that bug because
I
today's
just-
the last
You
day.
know what? You know what?
Wait,
when I-
really?
Yeah, today's the last day for the beta, so I'm gonna hopefully I can go back and recreate it unless it's already closed. In which case, I'm gonna see if they fix it or not.
You know which
Which is
one I
really cool.
did find on my own though?
What's that?
And I've not seen anything about it online with Skyrim.
Oh, the
Okay, so you could build, once you get to high enough level, your enchanting's all the way up and
Right.
whatnot.
Okay.
You could put 25% off, or your each like spell or whatever is 25% less.
Right.
And you can put it on 4 different items.
Oh, right.
So, you know, you get to a point where each spell costs nothing, you can cast an infinite amount. So then you could do the telekinesis or whatever, pick up items and throw them. And I learned, like, I picked them up, I picked up an item, and then I went into my fast menu, and I heard it level. I was like, what the hell? I'm in the fast menu, like, fast travel menu. And I was like, why is it leveling? Well, I heard it level. I was like, what? So I back out, and it leveled like 4 or 5 times. And I was like, no way, did I just find it? So, yeah, I picked it up again, I fast traveled, immediate 100. I prestiged it or whatever. What is it in Skyrim?
Found someone.
leveling. I don't know what's I've never.
We
played
started
Skyrim,
over
so-
basically just to relearn it, just to
Never played
level your
Skyrim.
character up more.
I'm playing
And
again. With
yeah, so like
250 months.
every time I fast travel now, I turn it on.
Is that what you do? And you just
I've got like
until it's
level
full?
280 or something like that, 250 or something like that.
Wow.
Cheer.
Wow.
Yeah,
But just on
but
that.
I didn't find anything online about it, so I.
So that's kind of cool. Yeah. See, I can't find that kind of stuff.
Yeah, cause, just when you were like, wow, never played Skyrim. The lady at the GameStop we went to earlier did the same
Yeah,
thing.
she
Really?
did.
Wow.
She did.
Well,
we were
that's not
talking about
surprising.
it, and she's like,
It's just like one of the best
What?
games like ever. I don't know.
struck.
He's like, don't you have a life? That's what she told me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're asking somebody if they've played Skyrim and if they have a life, the immediate answer is no.
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 Immediate answer is no.
Immediate.
Marty has no way.
I have zero.
No,
life.
not if you haven't played it. Did I say that wrong? I mean, like, if you have played it and you're asking if you have a life, the answer is no.
Okay.
Because
So
your life
Marty
is
does have a
Skyrim.
life.
So
I do not.
wait, if you do
Right,
play it
yeah.
and you're asking if you have
We're
a
actually
life, the
there.
answer is no.
It's
Or if you don't play it and they're asking if you have a life,
The answer is
no.
yes, because you have a life, and that's why you haven't played Skyrim.
I told her I played World of Warcraft
That's not
for like
Skyrim.
you've played it like once.
for like 15 minutes, and
I
I was
don't
like,
like
fuck
MMOs.
this.
I don't
I was
play
like done with it. I was done with it. I couldn't do it. Absolutely could not. World of Warcraft.
Any game
Done.
that he doesn't pick up in the first 2 seconds, he doesn't like.
Warframe.
Warframe.
Well, no, I like it. It's just it's
No, you
way
don't like
too.
it. You complain about it every time you get on. You non-stop complain.
Well, it's because it's not clear what you're supposed to do. Like
It's
I like
kind
it how
of
he says
convoluted.
it's no.
it is.
There is a huge learning curve.
No, it's
but
not
he's
the learning
also
curve. No, no,
talking-
it's not the
no,
learning
see,
curve.
He's talking about like objectives and missions. He doesn't listen to the
The
chick-
person
the
who's
Lotus,
telling
I
you
think?
what.
Yeah,
it
he
is.
doesn't listen to Lotus at all. And so literally every time I've played with him, she'll turn off and then he's like, "What do we do?" She literally just said, "Go rescue the hostage."
Give me a cutscene instead.
If-
You know, I played Warframe when it was the first beta, and the first like 3 seconds of cutscene were cool, which is I went back and played,
Right.
and
I
now
didn't
there's
see
more of a
any
cutscene,
cutscene.
and you get all the way to killing Vor, right, or Tor, or whatever.
Captain Vor.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool, and then after that, it's just like, okay, now you're in the world, and
Yeah, and
go
do what you
past
want.
them.
That part does suck. But
What?
every
What?
mission it tells you.
Oh,
the
no,
Lotus
okay,
tells
just
you
that's
exactly what to do.
That's not what I'm talking about. Like the whole Kubro thing. Like, where do I go to get the stuff? And then it tells you, hey, go here, but it doesn't work out. And then I had like with you the whole thing where you couldn't get the Kubro egg.
Right.
That's irritating.
Yeah,
if you
that's
have an
irritating.
objective.
But
And then there's also the whole where do you find the parts to make the
Yeah,
incubator
to make
thing.
the thing.
that's not hard to find at all.
It's hard for
It's
me.
hard for us.
For someone who hasn't put
Yeah,
24
guess-
hours into the game
No,
already.
it wasn't hard the first day I played because I looked, oh, Earth. What are all this big list of things over here? What does that mean? Earth.
I told
10
you.
of 12 missions done.
I told
What
you.
are those 4 things? A control module. What the hell does that do?
And he looks it up
look.
on the internet.
No, look. the thing is required to make a power core is a control module. That must be resources.
Oh, and then he looked it up on the internet.
I did not look.
I don't.
See
I
how
just
he
don't like. I
complains
just don't.
about
like
Being a
everything.
space ninja is kind of cool.
It is cool.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
really
for
cool.
real.
Format is
That's really cool. I love that.
a space
part of
ninja
it.
bow. That's kind of badass.
That's really
Right.
cool, but I just don't like that.
Just saying.
It's hard to
The learning
figure out
curve.
what you need to do, and then like I don't like the whole fact that
And
there's
I've tried
a
to tell him
million-
100 times.
You gotta
he doesn't
hold our
listen.
hands through the learning curve.
There's just
You
one.
gotta hold our hands through it. And
No,
like,
I
carry
use
it
I hold his
daintily
hand.
That's
I
the
carry
Warframe
him.
meadow.
Oh, wait. Okay, just the only other thing I don't like is the
Uh-huh.
amount of stuff there is to make and
So
build
it's
and
too
craft
big.
and stuff. It's too big. Yes, it's too
Your
big.
mind is not big enough.
No.
No, that's not it at all. I just don't want to go through the trouble of learning what each fucking Tenno does, what each bow does. There's like a million rifles I'm never gonna use.
No, there's
And
like
there's
86.
a million. Well,
Like,
86 is
Okay,
close
you're
to
talking about
100.
a million rifles and you like Borderlands 2?
Yes. Oh, I love Borderlands 2, but I don't have to make any of those
Oh,
guns.
that's true, I guess.
I don't have to figure out what I need to build the gun or
What's
the.
so hard? Make each gun. All you do is just have the resources. You get the resources.
You
by
have to
doing
get the
a
resources
mission.
first, then you have
Getting
to
the
get the
resources.
So you have
blueprint
to
to buy
level
the
up?
thing, and then you have to put it in the foundry, which
Do you
makes
level
the thing after a certain amount of time, and then you use it. And when you do use it, you go into your
Oh,
mods
dude.
section, add mods to it to make it better, and then as you're doing that, you have to level up the gun itself.
Sounds to me like he does understand what's going on. He's
It
just a
does
big
understand.
baby
I just
about
don't want to go through the trouble. Like when you play Borderlands 2.
it.
When you go through Borderlands 2, you get better and better weapons. You don't have to add anything to them. They already have their specific
Big
stat set.
surprise,
They
when
also
you
have
level up in Warframe, you get better weapons.
No, no, like what I'm saying is you don't level up the
Oh.
weapon. The weapon is already leveled up and it's already got like better stats than the one you had before. Like legendary weapons have a certain stat base. And that's what it is. You don't have to level up the gun like you do in Warframe.
So what?
Right,
what's
well,
what's
that's an
your deal?
interesting conversation, guys. We are out of time.
Oh.
So, we're gonna have to wrap up this podcast. If you enjoyed, please go down below, comment. I just cut these guys
Who
off
do you side
so
with?
hard. Who do you
Bud
side with?
on
That's a
the
question.
MMO
Comment.
section or with me where,
Yeah.
you know, simple is better?
It's not. Wait, what?